wind, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Welcome to, what the hell day is it? Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. What the hell happened this week?
Well, that little holiday screwed everything up now, didn't it?
I guess. It was nice, though. Nice having a day off.
Dude, what is going on with your hair? Holy smokes.
What did I do with my hair?
You got it like all... Oh, maybe it's just the headphones. It was just like poofed out on one side.
How about now? Right? Cares? What the
All right,
fuck?
it's a mess.
Nobody's
Fuck it,
looking
who
at
cares?
this goddamn podcast going, yeah, I wonder what Seth looks like today.
Yeah, exactly.
You think this is bad? You should have seen me a half hour ago.
Yeah, you and me both, man.
I'm
So what's
beat,
going
man.
on?
I'm just tired.
Yeah, same. I am so tired. I had to take my mom to... She had surgery this morning, and I had to take her, and she had to be at the place in Beechwood at 8:15. So that meant I had to be at her house because she lives like 30 minutes from my house.
Well,
So I had to be at her house at 7:15. Let me tell you, Chris doesn't do 7:15 anymore. I have not been outside when it was still dark in probably 2 years. I just don't do morning. I just, I get up at the 11:45 every day pretty much anymore, and 11, 12 o'clock, and then I work until 2 or 3 in the morning. But, whew, 7 o'clock, and then dealing with that stupid-ass traffic as well. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was not ready for any of that shit. What the hell?
The past few days, actually I should say few weeks, I just can't sleep at night. Like I'm getting up every hour, every 2 hours. I'll fall back asleep, but I sleep for another hour and then back up again. 2 hours, back up again. And last night was just a nightmare. Like this morning I got up, and usually I get up around 6, start getting ready for work and stuff. After, I think I got up again at 5:30 this morning, and I was like, I am not getting up again at 6. I was like, so I'm going to set an alarm for 7. I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm going to roll out and just put some shit on and go to work.
Right, sure.
So I set an alarm for 7, and that wasn't good enough, man. I rolled out of bed, literally into the wheelchair, tossed on some clothes from the hamper in front of the wheelchair. I don't even know what I put on. And then laid back down, in the wheelchair. I just put my head back, pulled the blanket over me and slept for another 15 minutes in a wheelchair.
Nice.
And then I got home today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get home. I'll have like 45 minutes more so I can take a nap before Then I mean, not to be gross, but I got home. I had to take a shit really bad. It was terrible and it was awful. And so my stomach wasn't feeling good. And then I was done with that. And I got a call from my daughter, which is fine because I love talking to her. And then after that, I laid there and I was staring at the sky. I couldn't do anything, so I never even got a nap in. I was like, all right. Now I got to do this. And then after this, I'm going out to work again.
Yeah. No, after this, I'm going to bed. Fuck this. I'm tired. I'm on no sleep, so I definitely have to get some sleep. But I definitely have a bitch, and it's a bitch with
Me?
No, with probably I guess Cleveland Clinic. I guess that's
All
who
right.
my mom uses. And maybe it's probably all the hospitals too, but I, for the life of me, do not understand this shit. So my mom needed a ride, basically, to and from this surgery today. It wasn't, she had stomach surgery, so it was serious, but it wasn't the kind where she's going to be like knocked down and need an ambulance to get her home. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it's just kind of, they go, they do their thing, they have her rest for a couple of days and probably not eat, and she's better. You know, that sort of surgery. So I get there. I get to the front. I'm ready to drop my mom off, and she goes, "Oh, no, you have to come in." I was like, "Why do I have to come in?" Well, in order for them to do the surgery, the person that's driving them to and from has to check in with them. So I had to go up into this surgical center and just stand there like a dick while, and the lady couldn't have been nicer. I mean, she was very nice. I don't want to make it sound like they were rude or anything. They weren't, but the lady stands there and she checks my mom in and she goes, "Oh, and who do you have here to pick you up?" And I'm like,
RTA?
yeah, I literally was in my head. I didn't say it. I was polite today. I didn't say shit, but in my head, you know, I was rolling with, "I'm the Uber driver, bitch. What difference does it fucking make? What difference?" And that drives me crazy. What difference does it make if somebody has surgery and then goes home in an Uber? Why is that a problem?
As long as you're getting home.
Yeah, as long as you get home. And, you know, especially when it's minor surgery or surgery that's not going to, I don't know, bleed all over somebody's car or
Right.
put them into any kind of a, you know, biohazard situation. Who gives a shit? What difference does it make who drives you home? But, of course, I had to check in. So I checked in. Then I leave. I get home about 8:30 maybe. My phone rings, and it's the hospital. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So you know, what would your first thought be? You just dropped off your family member to have surgery. You're away from the place 30 minutes. Yeah. So I picked it up and I'm like, hello, is everything okay? Their fucking phone system is jacked up. So all I'm getting is spotty like,
Right.
you know, that kind of thing. So I say to him, I say, call me back, because of course it's on a line that I can't call. You know, it's like a master line or something. So I hang up. They call right back. Again. I'm like, what the hell? So finally I said, text me the answer. Text me what I need to know. Because they have my phone number. Do they do that? No. So then I'm like, you know, I waited 5 minutes. I'm like, well, I got to make sure that my mom didn't die on the table or something.
Right, of course.
You know, so then I call the master number that called me, which leads to an operator. Get the operator. Operator sounds fine. And I say, look, my mom's having surgery. This is the surgery she's having. This is where. This is the, you know, the suite number, all this other shit for the surgery, right? Please hold. 25 minutes of fucking hold music. To come back and say, She's okay. They were just making sure your number was correct. Oh, I was so fucking pissed because I could have gone to sleep for that half hour.
Right. Yeah.
But instead, I stayed on hold listening to their shit. So then finally, they called again, like at like 11 o'clock or 11:30 or whatever, again with the spotty phone that doesn't work. So finally, I just texted my mom's phone and I said, call me when you're out of surgery. So she did. Her phone worked fine and I went and got her. But
Well, I'm glad she's okay.
yeah, she's fine. I mean, she's knocking out all these little. She had 3 surgeries to get, and she's gone through 2. So she's got one more big one that I think is in January. So I get to be the Uber driver for that one as well.
At least a little time between, though.
Yeah.
I got a call from the hospital the other day, and I have no idea what they want anymore because I haven't gotten my blood taken in a while, and this done, that done, whatever. But no, this was a different hospital, and informing me that I have a $4,000 bill because I had a seizure back in February.
Yeah, well, good luck getting that one paid.
Yeah, I was like, well, you can call all you want.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Venmo money from the show isn't rolling in like I thought it was going to be. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo is not really rolling in, and so you're going to be waiting a tad bit longer on that $4,000 for the seizure that I had.
I will pay you $1 a week for 4,000 weeks.
Yes, thank you. I mean, and these things are crazy. So I went in back when I had this seizure, right? So I went in because it looked like a spider bite on my leg.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It was on my thigh, not where my leg is or the prosthetic is or anything like that, but it was right on my thigh.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like this little white mark that ended up getting larger and like a red ring around it, and like it was bigger and bigger and kept getting bigger and nastier. And everything that I had seen online looked like it would have been like a spider bite.
Okay.
And I was doing what the doctor had told me. I was putting like antibiotic creams and all that kind of shit on this thing.
Sure.
And it wasn't really getting any better. And the night before, I had called off of work, thank God. And I couldn't eat dinner and I just wasn't feeling good. I went and laid down. And when I woke up in the morning, all of a sudden my left arm was just like moving on its own. Like it was literally going back and forth like this, and I wasn't doing it.
Right.
And it was knocking shit off the table that was next to me. It was really weird. Like, it was one of the weirdest things I ever experienced in my life. So my wife took me to the hospital. And they put me on like a bed, and we were just sitting on a bed in the hallway waiting for somebody to take us to a room.
Sure. Okay.
And I looked at my wife and said, something's not right here.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, I wake up, my shirt's ripped off, and I'm laying on a bed, and I apparently had a seizure.
Right.
Now, I had told them beforehand that I think that this spider bite thing is making me not feel good.
Right, sure.
But they had to do every test known to man.
Of course, yeah.
So first they stick like all these things on my skull and try to see what's going on in there. Then they give me an MRI. Then they give me a CAT scan. They did everything they could possibly do other than tell me that it was the spider bite.
Right.
And so I had to stay one night in the hospital, and I said, well, what's wrong? Well, all your readouts and everything are fine. It was probably that spider bite. Okay,
thanks.
You dumb bastards. I came in here telling you that I had this spider bite, and I think it's making me not feel good.
Right.
You couldn't, and now you're still not sure what it was, but you think it's the spider bite. We gave you antibiotics, and once you got the antibiotics, you started looking good and feeling good and everything else.
Right.
Okay, but now I'm getting a call for $4,000.
Yeah. They better figure that out fast that they're never going to see that.
Yeah, attached every freaking cord that you could in the hospital to me, and now you want $4,000 from me.
Yeah,
You didn't even tell me what was wrong.
I'd never pay that. I'd eat that one.
Bill.
I would totally just eat that one, take the credit hit, and fuck you, charge it off.
I did find out they said that hospital bills no longer go on your credit report, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. And there is no debtor's jail, so don't pay it.
Right. Well, I mean, I'll give them $20 here or there just to keep them from calling my phone. But so now I've been looking for a scooter, right? And I was on the show with Bob the other morning. And we were talking about how I couldn't get to my daughter's dorm because I didn't have like a scooter and it's hilly and rampy and all this kind of
Okay,
stuff.
sure.
And so a woman sent Bob an email at his Strictly Speaking website or whatever
Sure.
and said, "Hey, I have a scooter that Seth can have."
Nice.
And said that it was her dad's or something, and he only used it for like a month,
Right.
and they're getting rid of it. And then I said, "That's great, thank you so much." I emailed her back, and I say, "Hey, I want to give you something for it, blah, blah, blah."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Well, it is a $2,000 scooter,"
Okay.
which is, a really good scooter. I mean,
Yeah,
there's like scooters
nice.
out there you can get for like $500 or less. But I don't think they're going to actually hold me. Most of those have weight limits of like, a child.
120 pounds, right?
Right. Whoever's 120 pounds, like my daughter might be. And so, she wants $400 for it.
Okay.
Now, still, that's not a bad deal for a
not a bad
$2,000
deal.
scooter that's never been really used.
It's not a bad deal, but it's a bad deal if you don't have $400.
Well, that's the problem. I don't have $400.
Right.
Because, I mean, we do have a daughter in college, and I'm trying to get her all the stuff that she needs. And then we have our own shit that we got to take care of. So I don't have $400. And so, again, without the Venmo money rolling through like I thought it was going to be, I can't exactly just go make a purchase like that. And it's not like she's going to take a credit card. And I understand. I mean, look, shit, you got something like that, you could probably sell it for the $2,000 that you paid for it.
Right.
And you're offering it to me for $400. I mean, that's a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally, I just asked her. I said, "Look, I can't do it. Is there any way that you'll take payments from me?"
Yeah.
And thank God she trusts me and knows where I work and stuff. And so she's like, "Yeah." So I'm gonna get a scooter and have to make payments.
That's nice.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about, what it's like.
Yeah. Give her some free ads here on this show. That'll be worth $1 or $2 off.
Yeah, I don't know what she does though. I'll have to find out.
Yeah.
But it seems nice. But I mean, I think for $50 a month, it's not bad.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
not
can make
bad.
those payments go by a lot quicker. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. If anybody feels bad about all the misfortune that keeps happening and they're not donating and giving us a tip here or there, that would be nice.
Or go to Mines.
Or go to Mines and sign up. But I don't even. Do we even get paid for that show? I don't even know
What, Mines?
Yeah.
That's how you keep getting those $2.13 payments, man.
Holy shit, dude. It'll take me 10 years to pay off the scooter.
That's what those $2 payments are.
My
Mines.
Mines money that rolls in. $2.15 I just transferred to your account. Don't do the instant transfer because you're going to lose like 60 cents off of that $2.
Exactly. Then you get like $1.40.
But eventually you'll get your $400.
Brian makes a good point. Trade your cookware, Seth.
All right, Dick, it's $45 for the cookware.
That's 1 month. It's 1 month
Not
paid.
Even. Not even.
It's almost.
No.
It's closer than the Venmo's gotten you.
That's true. That is accurate.
Before long, it'll be like, I got to make my payment this month. Who wants some moonshine?
Yeah, well, now that my daughter's back in college, the moonshine might have a different purpose to it other than selling it.
Yeah, because that's what you want to do. Send her back down there with a 6-pack of moonshine.
No, I'm talking about me drinking it.
Oh, because she's down there?
Yeah.
Nice.
She came back for the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Which was nice. And some people that I know thought it was stupid and said that she should stay down there, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
but, she wanted to see her pets. She wanted to see her family.
Oh, so there's no wrong with that.
So she came up and spent the weekend. Took a bus from Cincinnati. I mean, bus was like $75 each way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But still, when you factor in gas and,
Yeah, to drive down there would be the same price.
Right. So it really wasn't that bad. And we had a nice time. It was good to see her and good to hang out and all that kind of crap. And I'm doing my best. I'm doing because I don't make a lot, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I should be on fucking disability, and I'm not. But even that wouldn't be as much as I make currently.
No, but it'll supplement it.
And so, you don't realize how many little things that, your kid might need when they go to college.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't have, like, plates. She didn't have, like, silverware. She didn't have, like, napkins and tissue and paper
Right.
towel, all that kind of junk. And so I've been trying to like send little things every day to make it easier on her. Send
Sure.
over like a 30 pack of like mini cookies and all this kind of junk. And then she started a guitar class,
Okay.
which I think is cool, dude. Right?
Yeah. She's learning to play guitar?
Yeah, she wants to learn how to play guitar. So it's a
Okay.
beginner's class.
That's a college class or something on the
Yes.
side?
No, it's a college class.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure.
But she walked in the other day, and I'm used to like when you go to like you join band in high school or something like that, they give you an instrument to play. And
Sure.
no, everybody's in there with the guitars, and she's walking in, and she's got nothing. And because she thought that nobody had ever contacted her, and she thought it was
Sure.
just they give you a guitar and go. So then I bought her a guitar the other day to try to make sure that she has what she needs for her class, and
Right.
I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that she's happy
Sure.
and ready
See?
to go.
Now that's the one you should have hit me up for. I could have found you a
Really?
guitar.
Mm.
Dude, I interview bands 10 a week. I know everybody. Everybody I know owns a guitar. Hell, I own 2 or 3. I can't play for shit. I can peck away at Stairway to Heaven a little bit.
Well, I just think it's important that she has all the stuff that she needs, and I
Sure.
want her to be happy while she's down there.
What'd you buy her, an electric or an acoustic?
All the kids are using acoustic,
Okay.
so I got her a decent acoustic guitar. It's black, and then it's got like
Sure.
a strap, and it came with like guitar picks. It came with a tuner, and it came with case, and it came with a strap, and then it came with, we'll show you how to. There's an app that you can get for like a free couple weeks or whatever to use.
Sure. Shows
But
you how to
she's
play
taking
the
a class, and I
chords
think-
and all that
yeah.
shit. Right.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty awesome now.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun course. At least that's a class she'll get up and go to.
Yeah, I mean, she's been pretty good about going to her classes and
Oh,
studying, and
It's only been a week.
I know. But
She needs
still,
to have that
wow.
hangover into a Monday where she's got to drag her ass up at 9 o'clock and go to class.
Yeah. Well, it does kind of suck. The first week that she's there, she got like sick.
Yeah.
Got like a cold or a flu or something, and she was
Well, it's probably
So,
from
you know-
being around a bunch of new people.
yeah. But I'm super super proud, man.
Yeah. Why
I'm
not?
super sad. Like when she left again. That's what sucked. Is that she came home, we went out to a movie, and we hung out, we did stuff together, and then all of a sudden, the weekend. You know how fast weekends go by.
Sure.
And next thing you know, I'm plopping on a bus to go back
Yeah.
to Cincinnati, and
Well-
it makes you sad all over again.
Last week was nothing more than a test run for you.
Yeah,
This is the real one. Because
now it's on, dude.
because when will she be back next? Thanksgiving? Like
Well,
November?
they have they have a 4-day weekend in October.
Okay, well, even that's still 5-6 weeks away.
Yeah, I know, which irritates me and makes me sad and
Yeah.
scared.
She'll be fine.
But
She'll come
Yeah,
back
it's
and play you a little Back in Black or something. You'll be all good.
now my life will be playing Taylor Swift on. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's fun seeing her grow up, and
Sure.
but if she decided that she didn't want to be there and she wanted to move back to Cleveland State, I'd like, all right, go, come on.
Yeah. Dude, it never goes away. I tell you, yesterday was my daughter's 35th birthday,
Oh, happy birthday.
which is like, I had to double check myself on that one, because I was like, man, I have a
35.
middle-aged daughter. She's 35 years old. Like, holy
How old
shit.
are you? Like 15?
Yeah, I'm 56. I'll be 57 in October.
Dude, that's crazy to think about. That you have a 35. You're not kidding. 35?
Yeah, she's 35. The boys are 30. They were born in 93. 32.
So if I would have had a 35-year-old, I would have been 14 when I had my kid. What were you, 18? No, you might have been 19, 20.
I was like 19 or 20, yeah. I mean, I was
My
still...
wife would have been, I don't want to announce her age, but yeah, she would have been able to have one, I guess. Close to it,
Yeah.
at least.
It just is crazy thinking about it, man. At 35. I mean, when you think about anything else that's... Although, I was saying this to my mom today in the car, because we were talking about it a little bit. Dude, there was a time in my life that 35 years was an eternity. Now I look at... Like, I still can't fathom that... Like, I look at 35 years ago as new time, especially with music. 1990, 1991. I still consider the grunge era, the Nirvana and Soundgarden and Stone Temple Pilots and all that shit as new.
Yeah.
You know, old to me now is like your Motley Crue or
Right.
Poison or whatever. That's old music. New music is Nirvana or whatever. Kurt Cobain has been dead for 31 years.
That's crazy.
31 years. Dude, when we were kids, you remember thinking back 20 years earlier and you're thinking Beatles. And that's only 20 years from the 80s. When we were in the 80s, I mean, the Beatles broke up in 1970. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, 35 years. When we were young and thinking 35 years earlier, you're thinking Slim Whitman or Bing Crosby or you know what I mean?
And
Lawrence
35
Welk.
years when I was thinking about it back then, I wasn't even alive then.
Yeah.
It's like I was. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I forget who I was watching, but I was watching something over the weekend, and it showed one of these hot model performer chicks that sings. I forget which one it was, but they showed her age or something, and she was born in like 2001. And I looked at that and I was like, I had been out of high school 15 fucking years by the time this girl that I want to bang was born.
Yes.
That is sad.
I was on the air watching two planes fly into buildings, and
Yes.
she wasn't even alive yet.
That's crazy all by itself, too, when you think about the bulk of the Gen Z people don't remember 9/11.
No. Nope.
They may have been alive. They might be one or two, but they don't remember it.
No.
Dude, I remember every bit of it.
Me too.
I remember where I was. I remember how long I stayed. You know, I remember that awful drive home through the Cleveland bumper-to-bumper traffic for 6 fucking hours.
It's coming up next week.
Yeah, next week is
Anniversary.
next Thursday is the anniversary.
Yeah.
And that's the what anniversary? 24th?
24. Yeah.
24 years ago?
24 years.
That shit seems like yesterday.
Yes, it does.
You know, I
Yes,
still
it
look
does.
up at the sky at planes flying over and thinking, is that going to crash into Terminal Tower?
Today, there were some planes flying over like Washington. They had a press conference that we'll get into in a little bit, but there were planes flying over, and I thought there was going to be an attack. It sounded like they were jets that were taking off.
Lovely. Didn't we have planes this weekend? Wasn't this weekend the air show?
Yes, the air show with the Thunderbirds. I did not go. I usually go, but I like to see the Blue Angels. Thunderbirds really don't do it for me. The Blue
don't
Angels
even
do
know
a
the
hell of a lot
difference.
better show. It's a lot more fun.
Is it a different branch of the military that flies the planes?
Navy is Blue Angels, Air Force is Thunderbirds.
I should know that as a military guy.
You would think that I would not get that. You would.
And I don't know it at all. Yeah, I don't know it at all.
But yeah, the Blue Angels do a hell of a show. Thunderbirds, they're all right.
Right.
But I love the sound of those things, man. I do.
It's awesome.
So yeah, it was kind of like a bittersweet weekend because she was there and then
Sure.
all of a sudden gone. So it was kind of, just one of those quick weekends. And then,
Mhm.
we both lost it for a good 10 minutes after my wife and I both lost it after she was gone again. But then it's kind of, I hate to say it, but it's already getting to be kind of,
Yeah.
all right. I mean, I miss the hell out of her every day. And I don't think that,
Sure.
like you said, that's not going to change.
No, but you
But
miss
I-
her for 10 minutes when she rolls, and then you're like, all right, let's see what's on TV. Let's get past
Well,
this.
what choice do you have? I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't do any good to sit there and get upset.
Nope.
And, with all the money rolling in through the Venmo thing, I don't really have the money to take off and move down there yet.
Right. You have to
can't
sell that
afford-
big
yeah.
house.
I can't afford a bus ticket, much less.
Brian
Well,
wants to
that's
know
being
what movie you
discussed.
saw.
What movie? What movie did we see?
Must have
Caught
been good. You
Stealing.
can't remember.
I was drawing a blank. Caught Stealing.
Okay. I don't even know who's
It's
in
a new
that.
one with Austin Butler.
Austin Butler. All right.
He played Elvis in the
Yeah.
one of the movies.
Didn't look at all like Elvis, but he played Elvis in that Elvis movie.
But I'll tell you what, I have to admit this.
Mm-hmm.
I think after the movie, I was a little bit gay.
I think beforehand, but go ahead.
Well, dick. But like there's this guy, dude. Like for real. Like I wish you could like pull up. Maybe you can find a trailer or something. But he's fucking like he's one of those Brad Pitt kind of guys that you just look at and go, "Why did you get blessed with everything?" Like I literally got nothing in life. Like I'm lucky that I have a slight sense of humor that I was able to draw enough ass to even have a kid. And this guy, like, he takes his shirt off and you see panties dropping all around the theater. Like, what's that smell? Oh, another panty dropping.
Hey, can't fault that guy for having good game or good.
But there was a great sex scene and stuff in it too.
Oh yeah, who's the chick?
Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Oh, Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. All right, let's see here.
In half the movie, this guy's got his fucking shirt off.
Well, if he's hot, that's why. Got to sell tickets. That's fine. You know what? I'm fine with that. Let's get as many men half naked or all naked in these movies as we can. Know why? Because that keeps the door open for our girl Sydney Sweeney to do the same thing.
Amen. You know what else it does? I wish my wife would have gone to see the movie with us because, if she would have gone, I probably would have gotten some that night.
Nice.
I want guys to be hot in movies and TV because I'm not.
Yeah.
And so my wife can have something to look at and go, yeah, all right, come on, Seth, let's go to the bedroom.
Wake. Let's get it. Let's get to that sexy movie, baby.
And I'm one of those guys that I don't care. You can call me whatever name you want to call me. You want to call me Austin. You want to call me Brad. Whatever you want to call me, I'm good.
Right.
You can even use an ex-boyfriend. It's really not going to bother me. As long as I'm getting what I want out of the deal.
Yeah.
Just
as long as that
fantasize
evil
about
poison
whoever you
comes
want.
out of that ball sack, you're fine, right?
Right.
All right, here's the trailer.
What the hell happened?
It's a last call. Drink him if you got him.
Let's go back to your place and you can take advantage of my poor judgment.
I depend on your poor judgment.
I want to know if I can take this seriously.
What do you need to take us seriously?
Come on, kids, get a room.
Sorry, Miss Kitty.
Oi! What the fuck you doing, geezer? Is that the best you can do?
I've got to fly back to London. I need you to take care of my cat.
I like cats.
I like dogs.
Hey!
Is Russ home?
Who are you?
Ah.
What's the baby, man?
Who did this to you?
La pistola. Either I get what I want, or my pistol stuck from me.
These guys you messed up with, they're scary monsters.
What is this movie? A comedy or a serious movie or what?
It's a little bit of both, man. It really is. But it's fun. It's like a lot of action. Some of it's funny, and then but it's good.
Well, I can
Yeah,
honestly
keep you
say I've
guessing
not
throughout
even
the
seen a
entire thing.
commercial for it.
Huh?
I've not even seen a commercial for it. Well, let's
No,
watch
it's
more.
actually,
too.
it was really, really kind of fun to watch.
Let's watch more. Here we go.
I don't know anything.
Leave me the fucking edge, you swat! What the fuck did you get me into?
Darling, you got to let me know.
Welcome to Narnia.
Should I stay or should I
How
go?
much is there?
Over 4 million.
Shit.
Everyone gets a cut. The Russians, the Puerto Ricans, the Hebrews.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh!
Is there not some? So what happens to me?
You're fucked.
You run away from what you're afraid of, then it owns you.
Buckle your seatbelt.
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now?
What the fuck is going on?
Hasta aquí llegaste, cabrón.
Either we go deeper or we get out.
I don't want out.
Should I stay or should I go now?
I need to know that you're a guy that can take care of his shit. Asshole!
I can handle it.
I don't suppose you're Jewish, are you?
Eat, skinny boy.
You know you're gonna upset her.
I like you, Hank.
Should I stay or should I go?
It was good. It was fun.
Looks fun. All right, here's my question for you. Just watching that trailer. Legitimate situation. how much money would have to be potentially able to be stolen for you to participate in the theft? Whether it was a bank robbery or robbing someone's house or what, like they showed $4 million in this movie.
Yeah.
Would you get involved in a bank robbery, even if it was just being the driver, the getaway driver, knowing that you could lose your freedom for 20 plus, for 25% of that, or $1 million?
I would do it.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
I think I probably would too. I think I think I
people
could be
say money
influenced
buy happiness, but for God, hell, it sure as hell makes it a lot better. Right?
Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Hold on.
I'm seeing something at the bottom of my screen.
Went crazy here. Whoops. All right, here we go.
What is this? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm back to the main screen on the real thing.
So yeah, I mean, money does buy at least a little bit of happiness.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to hear people say it doesn't buy health, I guess, but it makes you somewhat healthier. You can afford the best doctors.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, I need money, and I don't have any. Like I told my wife, you gotta what little money we do have, take some money and get a damn Powerball ticket today.
Yeah, isn't it worth $1 billion?
Over $1 billion, like 1.4 billion. Yeah. And then I think they said that if you take the cash option, you end up walking away with $640 million.
Is that all?
And then once Uncle Sam takes his taxes, you walk away with like $430 million.
Gee, I wonder how you could survive.
So it kind of irritates you when you think about you're really going to lose like $1 billion if you win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still walking away with $430 million at the end of the day. So I think you're all right.
What I don't get is how is it feasible that they could have so many people buying these tickets that it gets over $1.5 billion, and yet even with $1.5 billion, no one wins the goddamn thing. $1.5 billion at $1 a piece played this thing.
Yeah.
$1.5 billion entries and not one could get 50 numbers correct?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'm playing it tonight.
There you go.
Buy tickets? Do you ever buy tickets?
I have not bought a lottery ticket in 25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to win?
I can't throw it away like that. I'm never going to win. I'm a loser.
Totally.
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? You know, I can't do it. I know I'm going to lose. I'd rather keep the dollar.
I was talking about my poor wife this morning. I was thinking about everything, and her sister, they're twins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so her sister just married this guy, and he's been going through some problems and not feeling well. So prayers out to him. And then, I get married to my wife. I lose a leg and all this kind of stuff. And my wife says, we're like the Kardashians. I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, you guys are like what happened? You're like bad luck. Like I meet you and, I drank once every month or two before. And then you ask me, since I met her, 20 years.
That's funny.
But, I mean, they're lovely ladies. Just,
sure.
Maybe bad luck follows around.
They didn't get the Kardashian fortune, that's for sure.
I wish that was the case.
Yeah.
I said you're missing the fortune and the ass, but other than that,
yeah. Did you want your wife to have a big giant dumper like that?
No, hers is fine.
I just got to think that thing stinks. Just fucking shit stains on the sides of that big ass bumper. Ugh.
That's
BBL
terrible.
smell.
That's just terrible, man.
It's true.
I guess it's true.
Think about it. Let's just be real here for a minute. If Kim Kardashian is taking a diarrhea shit, how long would she have to be in there to clean that big old fucking whale ass?
She'd need to go through like a car wash or something.
That's what I'm saying. She's got to have a bidet in her house.
You would assume.
And it's probably not even a real bidet. Like you said, it's probably the front and back hoses from a fucking car wash.
Fire truck.
Just hooked in there. Puts her ass in the air. It fucking sprays down wax and hot bubbles.
I listened to Howard one day, Stern, and he was talking about how he has a bidet or whatever in his house.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's so massive, like it shoots this fucking water straight up your ass, and it looks like you're shitting again. All the stuff that comes out of you.
Nice. I just don't know that I trust that.
I think my dad has one, but it's like one that you can buy them on Amazon and just kind of hook it to your
like
toilet.
$50 or $100 or something, right? They're not expensive.
You go to a nice hotel and they have like a separate bidet on the side or something like that. But I think my dad has one. You just kind of stick in your toilet yourself, and water was flowing up there.
The problem I have with that is always, how does it get clean enough? You still got to do some sort of wiping.
Well, yeah, but at least it's probably still cleaner than what we get.
I guess if you've got a chick that's actively eating your ass, then maybe you need a bidet. But if you don't,
I wouldn't ask any chick to eat my ass for any kind of amount of any amount of money, dude. I mean, I'd feel so guilty if she was eating my ass.
Really? Why?
Dude, what comes out of there? It's horrible.
So what? What comes out of your dick? But you're happy to have her suck it.
Okay, dude. I bought a wand the other day on Amazon. Did I tell you about my wand?
Yeah. The shit wipe wand?
The shit wand. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like a big, huge plastic stick with like rubber ends on it, and you attach toilet paper to one side. And
does it
got
work?
A button to release the toilet paper on the other. I haven't tried it yet. I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of? Did you make
I
a
don't
mess?
know. I'm afraid. Like, what happens if I'm using this freaking disaster of a thing and I push the button accidentally? Now the shit paper goes flying on the floor, or lands in between my legs on my shorts or something like that. There's all kind of bad things that could happen to this shit thing. Or like I accidentally fling it around and hit the wall with my shit paper. I mean, there's nothing good that could come out of this the more I look at it.
That's funny.
I don't know.
You bought this to make things cleaner, and what happens? You're scared of the cleanliness.
Well, because look, I'm kind of a clumsy guy, dude. Or then what happens if like it gets stuck in there or something?
Get stuck in where?
Like the ass crack. What if it comes off the wand and the paper's now stuck in your butt? Then what are you gonna do?
Guess
it
you
seems more of a hazard than anything.
Lay on the floor and try and put your feet back up over your ears so that you can reach in there and pull it out.
I get on the ground, I'm not gonna get back up.
That's true. You could dig it out with the other leg. Just pull it off and stick the shoe up your ass and pull it out of there.
So it just seems like there's too much that could go wrong with the shit wand. But
right. Well, I got news for you. That's one you cannot return.
Yeah, no. And the problem is now it's just sitting on the sink. It's been sitting on the sink for like 2 months, and it's just sitting there waiting to be used. And like I haven't even given it like a test run. I haven't even tried to like put the paper on it and like spin it around just to see how it goes. But
I've never heard of the shit wand, but I believe you. But I've never heard of the shit wand.
Yeah, I'll show it to you one day. I'll bring it on the show. I'll buy you one. I'll bring it out to
thanks.
Next week.
Thanks.
I think it might be meant for people like us, dude.
What, fatties?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure
if we have trouble like reaching around and actually getting a full clean-on wipe.
I've long since fucking stretched those muscles in my shoulder so that they get a good round reach.
I didn't think the show was going to go this way today.
Whatever.
All right, we do have some actual news to talk about.
All right.
And I do want to pump this fucking event we're having next week.
Yes, it's next Friday. Why have some of you not signed up yet?
I don't understand. Maybe they have to work or something. I'm going to put it on my Facebook page.
I'm going to do it on mine too.
That just wants to go.
I mean, come on. We're inviting you to meet 2 national touring celebrities and get a free lunch.
Yes.
From the best place in Cleveland to get a free lunch. What the fuck is the hang up?
I don't understand. But, I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. I know a couple of guys that have sent me emails are going to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll get some hookers out there and they can enjoy it and take care of all of us.
Maybe. My partner Neely said he might drive in for it.
Really?
Yeah, he wants to meet Florentine.
I met that guy one time.
I've not met Jim in person.
No, Neely.
Oh, Neely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had dinner with him on Friday. He was in town.
How'd that go?
It went really well. Jesus, did he wanted to treat? He took me to the nicest fucking restaurant I think I've been. I didn't even realize restaurants this nice even existed. We went to Fleming Steakhouse.
Oh yeah,
down there in Akron.
Yep.
Wow, that place ruled.
Yeah,
oh my God,
good.
that was maybe the best food I've ever had. That was so good. I had big filet mignon. Jesus Christ, it was like eating butter and cotton candy, just melting in your mouth. It was so fucking good.
Yeah, I went to Ruth's Chris once, which is another one of those kind of places.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy I was doing the morning show with said, "Hey, I made reservations. Let's go."
Okay.
I said, "Dude, I'm wearing a tank top and shorts."
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt." Yeah. He's like, "I made reservations. Let's go."
Yeah, they don't care.
Well, I think they do care, but he knew people, and he was kind of a celebrity who did like national comedy touring stuff, and
sure.
So they didn't care what he came in, and they didn't care what we rolled in, and it was like that. It was like butter steak, dude.
That's so good, and it was. They had some kind of corn. It was like wood fired corn, not on the cob, just corn.
Yeah.
This shit was like eating 18-year-old pussy. It was so fucking good, man. It was just good. Creamy goodness.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Oh, come on.
Habu says, Seth's garage sale. Man purse, rubber suit, Guy Fieri cookware, and a shit wand.
Ain't nobody coming to that garage sale.
It'll be the highest selling garage sale in the world.
You'll get done with the whole garage sale. You'll have made $3. And that'll be somebody that buys a bottle of moonshine.
Look, it's still more than I make in the Venmo account.
That is true.
Show.
That is true.
I'll take it. Somebody will buy my shit wand and enjoy it.
Well, if you do have a garage sale and you sell that shit wand, you take a picture with that person so we know who's fucking rubbing that shit wand up their ass.
All right, let's do this. Let's take a quick break, play the commercial, then we'll talk about that. Okay. And then there was some news today that I do want to get into, at least a little bit of serious stuff.
Okay.
And get your thoughts on it. So,
all right.
Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
All right. Hang tight.
That's it.
Get ready. The Seth Williams Show is going live Friday, September 12th at 4 p.m. Join us for lunch and a hilarious podcast interview with the one and only Jim Florentine.
When I was a kid, I got home from school at 3 o'clock. My mom goes, go play in the neighborhood till 6 o'clock. Come back then for dinner, and that was it. There was no communication from 3 to 6. And I'm still here, and everybody else is, right? It's fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah, all right, a couple cute kids went missing, but that was collateral damage. What are you going to do? Yeah, I mean, they took the bait, went for the candy. What are you going to do? I wasn't a candy guy. Yeah, you're not going to get me in a van with a Tootsie Roll,
And Don Jameson.
Because remember when the most dangerous jobs in America were, law enforcement, active military, one of Danny Masterson's dates from that 70s show? No, I'm glad you guys are laughing at these jokes because here's the thing. We're so politically correct nowadays, aren't we? It's gotten too crazy, man.
This incredible event, including lunch, is brought to you by Smokin' Rock and Roll and Audio Base Studios. Space is super limited. Only 10 lucky fans will be selected. Send your email to SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com. Seriously, you don't want to miss this.
And right back here on the Seth Williams Show with Chris Aiken.
Yes.
And if you want to go to that show, SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com. SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com. Sign up. It's next Friday, 4 o'clock.
Yes.
What time do people have to be there? So if they have to make
we will notify them later this week with all the details. Because I gotta lock down a couple of things with both Billy and Jim and Don just to make sure that we're all on the same page. But figure out how we're going to do the food and everything else. So we will notify anybody that emails and give them instructions where to be, what time, You know,
Right.
what they can bring, what they can get signed. You know, I challenge anybody that is coming, though. If you guys really want to fuck with Florentine, and I encourage this, somebody bring a pickleball paddle for him to sign. He fucking hates pickleball.
Really?
Oh my God. Every week on his podcast, he just rails against pickleball. So, yeah, if somebody wants that, and I might do it myself. I might just go buy a pickleball paddle just to get him to sign it. Just because that'd be funny.
Well, I'm looking forward to the event. I don't care who the hell shows up. So.
I don't either. It's going to be great.
More food for us.
Well, because that's what we need. The two fat guys need extra food.
Man, I'll tell you what. When we used to do the Feed the Police events with Billy.
Sure.
And you came out to the Twinsburg one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And, you know, all these cops would line up and get fed by Billy Morris's food truck, smoking rock and roll. And, man, me and Jake, guy, he used to drive me out there and worked at TAM with Trev and everybody. And he would, him and I would load up on Billy's food after we were done. Of course, made sure the cops got all the food and everything that they needed. But then, man, he would pile up a bunch of macaroni and cheese and like a couple of bowls and then put some of that brisket on there, some barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, dude, it's so good.
Dude, he's a ridiculous cook. I mean, I know everybody knows him as, you know, the guitar player from Warrant or Tough or whatever, but, dude, for about 1.5 years, his wife, Leah, hired me to do her initial version of the Liquid Lifestyles website for her.
Yeah.
Man, we stretched that bitch out for like 1.5 years because what we did was we got together every Monday and then Billy would cook. So it was like walking into a gourmet restaurant every week. And Billy would be cooking and he would make some crazy shit. Like I remember one time he took a bunch of spaghetti and a bunch of hot dogs and stuff and he cut the hot dogs in little pieces and ran the spaghetti through it and then boiled it and then mixed it with some kind of Parmesan cheese and oh my God, was it good. It was the best food ever for like about $3. It was fantastic. That guy can cook.
So sitting there eating that kind of food with Leah there, oh my God, you want to talk about like the perfect experience. Would you want to jack off to the food or his wife? Both?
His wife. His wife.
She's something.
Sitting next to Leah was, I don't want to say difficult. She's a sweetheart, but man, if you ain't looking, you are fucking gay. Because couldn't help. And, you know, she got all comfortable. So she's like shorts and T-shirt at some point, you know, because I was just another dude that was there all the time. So it got real comfortable, you know. I was just like, Jesus.
If you ever get a chance to go see Sunset Strip or whatever they're called now, Sunset Strip.
Yeah,
right?
Billy Morris and the Sunset Strip.
If you ever get a chance to go see that band, anybody, go find out where they're going to be locally and check them out. Because I'll tell you this. When she goes to see him, she knows how to work that room, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth the price of admission just to see her dancing to this band.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Anyway, forget about Billy.
Yeah, who cares about Billy?
Okay, guitar player.
Yeah, whatever. Go get back with Warrant or else it doesn't matter, faggot.
But yeah, it's a good time to go see that band.
Hell yeah.
All right, so the news today.
Yes.
Did you catch any of this?
I have not.
With your mom and all that.
Yeah, I have not heard any. I mean, I saw the headlines, but I have not even read the stories.
So some of the victims of the Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
From his famed island of horrificness, where they would take young girls, make them massage people.
Okay.
And now you got to realize that, I mean, some of this stuff started like 2002, and the government knew about it back then, long before Trump was around running for president or anything else. In 2008, the government knew about it. I mean, the government knew about this stuff that was going on for a very long time. But today, the attorneys and some congressmen, it's actually a bipartisan Congress kind of thing for at least a couple of them.
Right.
They're trying to push a bill to have all these files just released. And me personally, I want them released. Anybody that was molesting young children, I don't care whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, you need to not only go to hell, but you need to be held accountable here
Yeah.
for what you did.
You need to hang in jail until you're sentenced to hell.
Yes.
I agree.
And so I agree that they need to be released. But some of these girls were talking today, and some of the stuff that they said, I mean, I obviously didn't get into great detail,
Mm-hmm.
but some of them were talking about how brought some of these girls back to his office or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Hey, I want a massage. Give you $200."
Okay.
And so, but then all of a sudden he was naked.
Yeah.
And making him do a lot more than just massage his back.
Yeah.
And even, good old Jolene Maxwell was doing the same kind of stuff to these girls. Then he was paying one girl $200 because she didn't actually want to do the massages anymore. She was uncomfortable with that, but he was paying her $200 to bring other girls back to
Right. Sure.
the compound or whatever it was that he was doing this to these girls. There was another girl who said that she was flown on a plane to the island where she had met some really high-powered person in the fashion industry to help her be a model and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then she was flown on a plane to Africa with Bill Clinton on the plane.
All right.
And then one of the girls said that he would always brag. And the
Bill
biggest
Clinton would or Epstein?
Epstein.
Okay.
Epstein would always brag about his biggest friend or fan or whatever you want to call it, and had an autographed picture on his desk of the one and only Donald Trump.
Okay.
Now, these ladies were not giving out names of what actually happened, who did what to who, but then they sat down with, I don't know who that is, but from NBC.
Oh, boy.
And did an interview. Now, NBC is obviously a left-leaning organization,
publication or whatever. Yeah.
Media company, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
So this broad interviewed the victims and some of their family members.
Sure. So all the questions are like, so how many times did Donald Trump fuck you instead of did Donald Trump fuck you?
Now, which one? Are you going to play the longer one there at the bottom?
Yeah, I got the 3.5 minute one.
Yeah. So the question that I'm most interested in is at the end, but the whole thing is 3 minutes, so it's not that long. But listen, especially at the end of this clip.
Let's play it. Here we go.
More evil than Jeffrey Epstein. That was something that she said publicly.
Yes.
And so I have to ask, in the context of what is also in the ether at the moment, this idea of a potential pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell, how would you feel if she were to be pardoned, given your sister's comments about Maxwell?
I think it's the biggest slap in the face for us as a family and to these girls and anybody that's been impacted by her. I don't think 20 years is enough.
Yeah. Looks like Jax Teller aged quite a bit since he was last on TV.
Yeah.
Looks like Jax. All right. Here we go. Didn't this guy's sister get killed in the last 2 months or something too?
Yeah. Yes.
In a one car accident, allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's unreal the amount of deaths that we all just look past and go, oh, well.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
But, including Epstein himself.
All right, here we go.
You're referring to her sentence.
Yeah.
I think that people that are able to put that kind of evil out into the world should be either locked away forever. Our justice system, I think, is not harsh enough on something of that levity. And I know that if my sister were here with her sisters right now, she wouldn't be happy about it. We're not happy about it. We woke up and even when she was moved, I was like, I don't understand how the system works. I also, after the fact,
So wait a minute, clue me in on this. Is Ghislaine out of prison?
No, they got her. She did a whole bunch of interviews with the DOJ or whatever. or some people in the government.
Is it a deal though? Is it like she'll get out of prison if she talks?
Not a full pardon yet, but she was moved to like a nicer prison, if you will.
Okay. All right.
So probably like the Club Med of prisons.
Okay. All right, here's more.
And she was, when the transcripts came out, I didn't see anything that she added to the narrative that would get her that move. You know, I don't understand how that kind of evil can be rewarded.
Let me do a show of hands. Who would like to see President Trump definitively rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell? Every single one of you.
Yeah.
Marika, are you frustrated he hasn't done so yet?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, just toying with the idea is an insult.
What would you say to the president if he could hear you right now about this, about the potential pardon, about the case, about all of this that's in the ether right now?
Damn, Jeffrey, you should have had better taste. These women look horrible.
Well, there's a couple of there's like at least one that I saw earlier that's not on this thing right now, and she was pretty hot.
Yeah, these women look, and admittedly, they've been dealing with the stress of being raped by this guy for
you gotta remember, some of these girls
15
were literally
years
14.
or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, one said she was 14 years old when he brought her into the office.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but boy, they do look beaten up, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't look like the kind of chicks a millionaire would be, trying to get to suck his egg-shaped dick. All right, here we go.
Would ask why he's putting so much attention on the criminals and why he seems to value them more than us.
Does anybody else have thoughts on that? Lisa, Jenna?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would say
Hey,
it's
this
so
is obviously
big, right?
the NBC woman here trying to
to get Trump.
Get Trump.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this the new NBC because MSNBC is not a thing anymore?
I would assume.
Is that what this
and
is?
let me tell you how difficult it is to find, or was for me to find this clip earlier.
Yeah.
I got it off of Twitter originally.
Okay.
And then I wanted to search for it because I was like, there's something with the Twitter video that I found.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was cut off or you couldn't see what was going on. Like it could have been like AI or something like that.
Okay.
I got this from NBC or whatever it is.
Right.
So.
All right, let's hear more what these fine ladies are saying.
Now, because this administration ran their campaign on this. These were promises that they had made. And if you're in that level, in that capacity, it's your diligence, it's your duty to do what your constituents, the American public is asking you for.
Why is this woman talking? The sister-in-law of somebody?
Yeah.
No, she shouldn't. She don't get a say. That's like, 3 degrees away from the original person. Nah, stop it. All right, here we go.
So that's all we're asking.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just one side or the other. This is a nonpartisan issue. Everyone is asking, even his base is asking.
Has anybody in this room heard anything from anybody at the White House or have your representatives?
No.
I do have to ask, and I know, and it's just something that I think we're compelled to at this moment, with the attention on President Trump, with these questions around a pardon. Did anybody see or hear of the president himself doing anything inappropriate as it related to Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
How come you're not asking that about also President Clinton or President Obama?
No, and the clip ends here, so I don't know if they asked it after that, but I mean they could have. But is that the end of the clip? I think, or is there any more?
No.
Or former President Clinton?
No. Oh, Clinton.
Well, he did ask about Clinton, I guess, but
yeah, and I mean they said no.
Yeah, well, I guess that's no is no. I guess it's the one time in this case that no meant no.
But again, to find that clip.
Wait a minute. Stop it, Donald. All right, go ahead.
To find that clip was almost impossible because the media doesn't want to put it out there that these girls said, no, we haven't heard anything about Trump doing anything wrong. Hey, look, I understand why they're pissed about him not doing anything about this. Look, if he didn't do it, I don't know why people in this government have been protecting somebody or a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Because, again, this started in 2002, and the government knew about it. People in the government knew about it.
Mm-hmm. See, I have a thought. It could be right, could be wrong, but the reason they are not taking this guy down, Epstein or Ghislaine or whatever, and whoever's on the list, is because a lot of those people on that list have something, maybe not this, but something somewhere else on Donald Trump or on, the government people.
This is long before Trump.
I understand that, but I mean, you see what I'm saying, though. The reason they're not just throwing the list out there and saying, okay, let's take out George Soros, let's take out Bill Clinton or whatever, is because Bill Clinton has shit on all of those people. So if they take Bill Clinton out, he's going to take a shitload of people down with him on other things.
And then the other thing that they're talking about is that these women were not just here in America getting on this island. I mean, these women were traveling around the world to different leaders and different presidents in different countries. I mean, it wasn't just here.
Mm-hmm.
And what if it was somebody in Israel?
Yeah.
What if it was somebody that's a friend of ours?
Yeah. What if it was the head of like Mossad or something?
Right, or Prince Harry or somebody like that there was rumors of that already. And so, I mean, you would, the entire world could be shaken if these names come out.
Sure.
And then the other thing that they said during this press conference is, don't worry, us victims are going to put together a list ourselves.
Well, I
More
guess we'll
details
see.
to come.
I guess a year from now, that stage we just saw will be half full. When those people accidentally shoot themselves in the back of the head 3 times committing suicide.
Right. But then you start to wonder, and we talked about this a little bit on this morning on Bob's show.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come out and say, I don't believe these girls.
Yeah.
But it goes back to the Me Too movement.
Mm-hmm.
One person accused Bill Cosby of something. The next thing you know, 50 women are coming out accusing Bill Cosby of stuff.
Right, sure.
And what are the odds that Bill Cosby was raping 50 different women all over the place?
Yeah, you'd think
and
you
not
would have
getting
heard
found
about
out
that.
about it.
Yeah, you would have thought you would have heard about that in the first 40 years until we did.
Right. And so, people have a tendency to make things up if you want to sell a book or if you want
to
get back at people that didn't help you, that thought should have helped you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I have no idea whether, but you would hope that they would tell the truth, but you don't know for sure. It's now their word against.
And to be honest, their truth is, and again, not trying to victim blame or even victim shame or any of that shit, but their truth is marred by, let's call it, bad feelings.
Of course.
So of course they look at everything as death penalty when it really may not be that serious. It may just have been. And again, I'm not trying to justify Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine or any of these people, but I'm also not sure until there's some proof thrown out there. I'm not thinking that every 14-year-old that came in touch with Ghislaine or Jeffrey Epstein, got banged for 6 months for $50 a hit or whatever it was. I'm just not believing that either.
Well, if you were going to make a list now, why didn't you make a list 10 years ago?
Yeah, how is that already not done?
Right.
And
again, like you said, I'm not victim shaming. I'm not blaming them. They're the victims here.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do this now, then all of a sudden you have to have some evidence. You have to have some proof.
Yeah. Well, like Scooby just said in the chat room too, Alan Dershowitz was blamed of being on this, and he sued and won.
Yeah.
So who's to say these other people won't sue and win?
It's definitely a touchy subject.
Yeah. Well, it's touchy because they're not telling us everything. We I think in a perfect world, we never would have heard about this arrest. In a perfect world, they'd have kept Epstein in place until they had used him up, and then they'd have got rid of him. Same way they kind of are doing with Diddy. What's going on with fucking Diddy? Haven't heard shit since haven't even heard about him getting out of jail. Like, didn't he get cleared?
Yeah.
Have you seen a video or a picture of him out of jail? One picture.
No.
Have you seen that? And that's what I'm saying. Still got use for them.
And why, if this actually, whatever happened to them, which again, I can't say it didn't. I'm not going to do that. But why didn't they go out on stage today and say, this is what happened? Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Why aren't they saying, yeah, John Legend was there or whoever.
Whoever.
He's one of them that's accused.
Donald Trump did it.
Yeah, anything.
I mean, something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what is a lawyer going to tell you to do? I mean, if it actually happened to you, then you should be able to say what happened to you.
Yeah, you would think.
I don't know.
It's definitely a weird thing.
I think, depending on what happens, it could change the face of the earth.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go that far. I'm sticking to my story that I have been saying the entire time since they first filed charges. They are gonna throw some bullshit celebrity under the bus, maybe two, but it ain't gonna be anybody legit. It ain't gonna be Robert De Niro or Donald Trump or Tom Hanks. It's gonna be someone like a David Faustino. Sort of famous enough that the American public will be like, oh, that fucking guy, but it won't be anybody legit. It won't be Nancy Pelosi.
Right.
It's gonna be some low level but known enough that people will accept it and move the fuck on. That's what's gonna happen. There's no way are they going to take down anybody big.
I mean, I'm a huge Trump guy, as you know. Everybody knows that I'm a Trump supporter.
Sure.
But he comes out today again and goes, yeah, this is a hoax. This is a CNN hoax. This is a
What is this? Hoax.
Yeah. Trying to, take me out and do this and do that. It's like, dude, these are real women, dude. Like,
no. Why would he say something like that?
I think, I think he's too selfish sometimes and got an ego and needs to shut the fuck up. Just say, look, I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
And I hope the truth comes out, blah, blah, blah. Until then, I'm going to raid Chicago.
No. How about just say, you know what? I've got people that handle this kind of shit. I don't run the Justice Department. I oversee it.
Talk to the DOJ.
Yeah.
Talk to the FBI.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Stan Bongino up to? Give him a call.
I would say, look, you heard the clip today. The women said I didn't do anything wrong. There you go.
Yeah,
go find somebody who did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we're done talking.
Call it a
about
hoax. I mean, come on, dude. There's too much. This is not a hoax. There's too much out there.
And using terminology like that sounds like he's part of a cover-up.
Right.
I mean, that's the worst part. Well, maybe he is. I mean, he might.
Maybe he didn't do anything himself. Maybe he didn't, have sex with these girls or get massages from these girls, but maybe he knows who did. Maybe he has donors out there that donated millions upon millions of dollars to him and his campaign that he doesn't want going to jail.
Could be. Maybe he was involved. There's that part too, is maybe he was involved and they're doing everything they can to cover it up.
Right.
I can't see that being the case,
but then again, you got to go back to the Biden administration had this list and all this information for years.
True.
And if they knew that Donald Trump was involved in this mess and they didn't want him to be president, they tried to kill the guy twice.
Yeah, it might be because they didn't have a smoking gun in this one.
Okay, well, if there's no smoking gun, what will they continue to do this for?
Well, now it's him that's doing it, right? Now it's his government that put it up there.
And before even first term Trump, they knew about this stuff and knew what was going on.
Right.
There's big names. This is like a huge cover up.
Mm-hmm.
And people should go to jail. And I don't care what party you're on.
Sure. What do you think is a bigger cover up? This or Diddy?
Oh, I'd absolutely say this.
Really? See, I would go the other way.
See, like, I think if you've got a fucking thug musician who's having fucking parties with baby oil because he's a freak and inviting celebrities over to his house and they do some weird shit. If you have a government, worldwide governments, that are involved in a sexting or in a sex ring of young girls and flying them to private islands and having sex with them, I mean, trafficking children. I think in rings of people that we can't even imagine.
Right. Well, you're making the assumption, though, that Diddy was not a government agent as well.
I am.
I think Diddy was absolutely. I'll put it this way. I find it very hard to believe that a guy that made shitty-ass clothes and even worse music was able to become a multi-billionaire in 20 years. I have a really hard time with that.
Yeah.
You know, without some help, I have a much harder time. And when you hear the story about Diddy, you know, and you hear the story about Epstein, both of them kind of have that same story at the start where it's like I've watched like 900 documentaries on Epstein, and they all start the same way. This guy flunked out of college and somehow, some way got hooked up with some billionaire and stole this billionaire's money or co-opted it or something. And then, but ultimately no one knows how he got so much money. There's no like trail of how Epstein made his money.
Right.
And it's like, you know, this guy, they're saying he was worth like $10 billion or something. How do you make $10 billion and no one knows how? We can't even make $10 on Venmo. And
I
if
just
we
checked,
did,
by the way.
and if we did make $10 on Venmo, we'd certainly know how we did it.
We just checked the Venmo account.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how much is in there?
$0.
$0.
Of course.
After everything we've talked about today, after all the good that we've given to the people today,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have $5.
Nope. And I'm looking at my email, and nobody signed up for mines today either.
Seth Williams, 32 on Venmo. We split the money. $100. Dude, you know what $100 would do to us?
No.
It would give us $50 a piece that we could be very happy with.
Right.
You know what that does for me? That's 1 month of pay for my scooter that I need to get around to see my daughter on a goddamn campus that she goes to.
Yeah.
It means that, you know where I can go? I can go to Cedar Point if I wanted to. I
Right.
can't afford to go to Cedar Point, but if I ever got tickets to it, I could actually go on my scooter. I can go to the zoo with
Right.
my family now and have a scooter to go around with. And $50 gets me 1 month closer to having a damn scooter.
Right. Well,
I don't
people
understand.
care. They don't care.
Nobody cares.
They don't care.
We care about them.
We do.
We do shows every week. They may be half-assed at times. They're still funny.
Yeah, they're still good. By the way, I want to address
really intense information. What?
I want to address something in the chat room just so I can stop hearing it, because these guys are just nonstop with the fucking Twitter and the chat room and whatever. We have not had a falling out with Tony.
Oh.
Tony's just out being Tony, doing his summer thing. Tony will be back. Don't worry about it.
Tony comments a lot on my Instagram posts.
Yeah.
And so, no, Tony's still good. And, okay, I do have an update here.
Okay.
And I feel kind of bad about this one.
Okay.
JJ just gave us $15 in Venmo.
Thank you, JJ.
And thank you, JJ. But you know why I feel bad? Because JJ has donated before.
Okay.
And so it makes me feel bad that he's the only one that does it, and I feel bad. But I can't thank you enough, JJ.
Oh, thanks, JJ.
So that was very
Dynamite, as JJ might say.
I just clicked the button to say thanks. So thank you, JJ. And, you know, I feel bad that you've done it now twice. But, You're a good person. Good person. So, oh, it's almost that time.
Yeah.
Please, I'm begging you also, if you want to go see this Jim Florentine thing, it's next week.
Should I play the
Are we doing
commercial
3
again?
shows next week?
Yeah.
So we're going to do Monday, a regular show.
Yes.
And Wednesday,
Regular
a regular
show?
show, but isn't it going to be live from the Billy Moore Studios? Or are we still working on that?
Still working that out.
All right. And then Friday. So you're going to get 3 shows next week.
Yeah.
Which is freaking amazing.
It's going to be great.
I mean, that's the kind of content that we try to provide for you.
Mm-hmm. And the third show has 2 celebrities on it. Me and you. I mean, Jim and Don.
And then on the 4th show, we'll be on Saturday where we take you to an island.
Yeah.
No.
No, we
And
take you
massage
to Crackpots or whatever, and we're down south there, so you can see a Mike Chiselka show.
Yes. What if we took people to a private island somewhere and then we massaged them? Could we make money that way?
Probably not. Nobody'd pay us.
Because I'm not into like sex trafficking anybody. So like if we did some,
How much would they have to drop in your Venmo to get a handy?
to get a hand job for me,
Yeah.
$100.
So I could call Deshaun Watson and tell him to give you a hundy and you jerk him off?
Dude, so you got to touch a dick for like 5 minutes.
You do it on
It's that
film?
bad. I don't think that's gay.
Would you do it on film?
On film? Why does everything have to be on film?
Proof.
You can't I just ask him on the way out. How was it?
You gonna trust Deshaun Watson?
All right. If I have to have video proof, I got to get $200. Look, the girls who are pros at this get like 180. Not that I would
200
know.
bones, you'll jerk off Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. But like he doesn't get like
You'll be the 27th victim.
But he doesn't get like a headshot or anything like that. I'm not gonna let him crank one out on my boobs or something like that either. So,
But he does get to finish.
yeah, but not like my eye or anything like that. He's gotta have a towel in brown or something.
What if some of it accidentally got on your face?
Well, I'm gonna make sure that does not happen.
But what if it did?
I'll wear a mask. I'm not gonna let spooge get all over my face. I don't want mine on my face. Let Deshaun Watson sperm all over me.
Would
But
you
for-
like to get a Deshaun Watson signed football with his jizz from jerking him off?
No.
You can sell that for good money.
$200 he's paying me for.
You could sell that for probably $500.
And look, I am by no means gay even a little bit, but I am about making a living. And right now I'm sucking at making a living. So I got to do like a better job of that.
Well,
I mean, is there any amount of money that you would take for jerking a guy off?
Nah, I don't.
$500.
Nah, I'd pass.
$1,000.
I'd pass.
Even for
Million or something, but I mean,
$1 million.
That's what I'm saying. I
You
don't
said
want.
like last week that you would take it in the ass for $1 million.
Yeah, well, jerking off's the
So
same
for
thing.
jerking a guy off, you want $1 million?
Same thing. Any handling
it's
of a
something
cock
you do
takes a
every
mil.
day.
Yeah, but that's mine.
Okay, but now you're talking like $1,000.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. I know the way I look down in dominant fashion at a chick while she's jerking me off or sucking my cock. I don't want Deshaun Watson doing that to me. Yeah, jerk that thing.
You'll be sucking to make a living, Brian. No, I'm not. Dude, I would never do that.
Well, if the money was there, you would.
No.
$5 million?
No, I'm against the whole. I don't know if there's a price for me to blow a guy, dude. No.
$5 million, 10 if you swallow.
No, that I can't.
I'm drinking.
But I
cum
would
for
take it
10
the other
million.
direction.
I'll drink the cum for 10 million. Don't care. 10 million? Make
so you
fun
don't
of me
get
all
this
you
kinda-
want while I'm laying on my island, on Chris's Epstein Island. 'Cause I got 10 million.
Marcus says, Hail Mary, just texted my boss and asked him to be off next Friday. We'll see what he says. Let me know, Marcus.
Yeah. We'd like to get as many of our hardcores as we can.
Absolutely.
And
So,
I'm gonna
yeah.
play. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the Florentine commercial one more time so people get all the information, and then we'll play the song. Does that work?
Yes, I'm going to run to the restroom before we head over to Mines.
All right. Well, say goodnight
Thanks,
to
everybody, for listening. We'll talk to you again on Monday with 3 shows next week.
That's right.
3 shows next week. Thanks to JJ for donating. Again, Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. And have yourself a good rest of the week and a good weekend. We will talk to you again. 3 shows next week. Looking forward to it. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Yep.
Get ready. The Seth Williams Show is going live Friday, September 12th at 4 p.m. Join us for lunch and a hilarious podcast interview with the one and only Jim Florentine.
When I was a kid, I got home from school at 3 o'clock. My mom goes, go play in the neighborhood till 6 o'clock. Come back then for dinner, and that was it. There was no communication from 3 to 6. And I'm still here, and everybody else is, right? It's fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah, all right, a couple cute kids went missing, but that was collateral damage. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, they took the bait, went for the candy. What are you gonna do? I wasn't a candy guy. Yeah, you're not gonna get me in a van with a Tootsie Roll, you know?
And Don Jameson.
Because remember when the most dangerous jobs in America were, law enforcement, active military, one of Danny Masterson's dates from that 70s show? No, I'm glad you guys are laughing at these jokes because here's the thing. We're so politically correct nowadays, aren't we? It's gotten too crazy, man.
This incredible event, including lunch, is brought to you by Smokin' Rock and Roll and Audio Base Studios. Space is super limited. Only 10 lucky fans will be selected. Send your email to SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com. Seriously, you don't want to miss this.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Triv, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.